Hey everybody, Wayne here. In today's Recon, we're going to unbox a very recent release. This thing is hot off the presses from Revolution Games, and that's The Deadly Woods, The Battle of the Bulge from Ted Raicer. Or is it Raicer? Or Racer? I'm not sure. Racer sounds pretty cool though. We'll go with that one. So Ted Raicer, apologies if I'm pronouncing your last name wrong. First off, I do want to thank Revolution Games for sending me this review copy to show off to you guys. And even more importantly, I want to thank all of you who have been watching the videos, commenting, subscribing, liking, the whole deal. You guys are amazing. Let's keep it up. Let me know if this is one you've been looking forward to. I know a lot of people have. This is, I believe, the first time that Ted, let's go by Ted then, Ted has released one of his chit-pull games outside of GMTs. So the Dark Sands, I'm having a little, I don't know, Dark Summer's coming, which is the Normandy invasion. There is the Eastern Front one. I cannot remember the name of it right now. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Change the name a little bit. The Deadly Woods instead of the Dark Woods. The Deadly Woods, Battle of the Bulge. So let's go ahead and check this one out. So this game is brand new from Revolution Games. Just arrived yesterday. Not shrink wrapped. Those who aren't familiar with Revolution Games, their games don't come shrink wrapped, even the box ones. No big deal. It was in plastic. It was protected nicely in the mail. Just they don't have it like shrink wrapped. The Deadly Woods is a 2-player chit-driven, and this is why I think it's going to be excellent solitaire. Chit-driven operational level wargame covering the Battle of the Bulge from December 16th, 1944 to January 15th, 1945, when the Allies reunited their divided front by recapturing the key town of Houffalize. Up to January 15th, 1945. So it's going to go much later. I'm going to say much later, but it's going to go later than a lot of Bulge games do. Generally, Bulge games will only go into the end of December, maybe just after Christmas, kind of where the primary thrust of the German offensive was. Each side has provided chits which are drawn that drive the action, allowing movement and combat in a wide variety of combinations, while other chits provide for combat support like artillery and historical events like traffic jams and German efforts at sowing confusion. 2 scenarios are provided, a shorter 6-turn one just covering the German offensive portion, and a longer 12-turn one that covers the entire operation. All right. Graphics, counters, Charles Kibler. Map, Joe Eust. Box, Mark Mahaffey. All right. Let's go ahead and open her up. See what we got here, guys. I do like the cover. All right. So we have a couple player aids here. So player aid 1. It's in the back here. Okay, so this would be, if you guys are familiar with their folio games, this would probably be the cover for the folio version. So this would slide in the front of the folio, so you'd see this as the cover. And the back, they like to use the player aid, have the player aid on the back, which is nice. You see the combat units, assets. You can see engineer, artillery, U.S. supply, German motorized. And obviously, the different combat units, the different information on the counters. I do a little slow here so you guys can see. We'll take a minute on this game. I think a lot of people have been very interested in it. You can always pause the video if you want to check out something a little bit in more detail. Pretty nice. Looks good. Always glad to have player aids. Generally, player aids are a good thing, not a bad thing. All right, player aid 2, 3. Check out player aid 2. Okay, so it's going to be double-sided, it looks like. So we have the CRT. Train effects chart. Again, if you want to pause it, take a better, closer look. We're not going to go into detail on that. Here we go. Action shit summary, player age 3. Okay, so it looks like actually it's going to be, oh, cool. So the one that has the description of everything is just the one player aid. This one you actually get 2 copies of. So player aid 2 on this side, and then the player aid 3 on this side. So you can, if you're just playing solo, like I will be, you can keep one like this and one like this. So that's cool. So we looked at that one already. So let's look at player aid 3 here. The action shit summary. So it's going to explain to you exactly, hey, okay, what are these? Okay, move combat chits, all German shit, 1 army, reinforcements, etc., etc. Go ahead again. We'll look at these a little slow so you guys can see it. Oh, feel free to pause the video when you want. Very cool. Okay, love having those player aids. Let's check out the rules here. So it looks like it can be standard Revolution game style rules. They do black and white rules. They do not do color, and they don't do glossy. So it's sort of a matte finish, black and white. Looks like we're looking at, if you look at the table of contents here, down to 23 pages total. Yep, 23. Of course, that includes, you know, action sheet availability chart here. Designer notes and index in the back. Very nice. So we do have a table of contents and an index. Always appreciate it with these games. Sometimes when a game lacks them, it's a little bit of a bummer, a little bit of a downer. I don't usually note that in my review. The Deadly Woods covers the Battle of the Bulge. Designed as a two-player game, it is also suitable for solitaire play. Of course, that's why I love it. That's why I'm looking forward to checking it out. Love chit-pull. All right, so you're seeing pictures of, again, we're not going to read the rulebook through. We're not going to spend forever on this, but you can see different chits here. Not in color, so you do, you know, you lose little bits, black and white, but you can see everything. They're explained, what they are. Here's the sequence of play. And I know that the rulebook is, I believe they've released a PDF. They've already released PDF of some updates, some errata. I mean, kind of a bummer there's errata, but it's really every game has at least some. I think it's only a couple sentences as of right now. Okay, explain zone of control. Okay, so the usual. Let's see here. Let's get it back to, let's kind of figure out how many pages the actual rules are. Then we'll dive into the map and counters. Well, counters first, you know the deal. Let's see. Maybe 18, 19, 20. So about 20 pages of rules, it looks like, of the base rules. So definitely it's not going to be a heavy game, but it's not going to be some light, easy game either. So I recently reviewed I really enjoyed a Battle of the Bulge 1944 from Worthington. That was about 7 or 8 pages of rules. So this will be, you know, 2 to 3 times as many rules. So you're going to get some more chrome, you're going to get some more depth in it. All right, here we go. It's hard to tell maybe on the camera, but this is like the second smallest dice I think I've ever gotten in a game. The first was a Victory Point Games game where it was like those tiny little red ones. So, okay. To the side here. All right. All the counters. And then we have 2 maps, sort of. We have the map and then a setup map. So all this to the side here. And look at these counters. All right, so these are the larger, they're actually pretty thick counters. You guys can see it here. They're a pretty thick counter. They're the larger, so they're not half-inch. They're, well, there's usually a couple different larger sizes. There's a bunch of different larger sizes if you go really high. These are maybe, what, 5/6? Does it say on the back? Let's see. It does not. It just says 1/2 counter sheets. Anyway, so they're good size. Gonna be easy to handle. Looking at the Germans, looking at the Allies, and there's a second counter sheet, a smaller one we'll look at. Again, feel free, pause the video at any point you want to check something out. That looks like you're going to punch pretty easily. Punch, counterfold, whatever. Boom, I'll have them out of here. Maybe, if I can get them. And of course, double-sided. Let's look at these I punched out here. So some German units here. Okay, there we go. So super easy. They are nice and thick. They're a good thickness counter. I'm probably gonna have to clip these myself. That's myself. You know me. I can't have these little rabbit ear things, little on the edge of them. But that's me. All right, let's get this game over here. Second counter sheet. Some more of the Allies, and then the Allied action chits that they'll be drawing. Some British units, I believe. Destroyed bridges. Okay, double-sided. All right, again, pause anything you want. All right, let's look at this setup map. So I saw this in the like some pictures. Like, what is it? What is that about? Like, so you have the setup map. Okay. So you can see you have Allied setup, German setup. And we see the Siegfried line here. Germans, Allies. Just maybe assists you, I assume, you don't set up here and goes into that, or does it? I guess we'll find out in a second. So we have this map here. Now, what does it look like with this? So we have a setup map where you can see the different starting locations for German and Allied units. Is it on here, or is it a separate map? It's all one battlefield, so I assume it's going to be on here as well. It is. Okay, so here is the basic map here. And we'll go ahead and we'll zoom in on some stuff. Don't worry, guys. Okay, so if you look, yep, okay, so it is C. Same cities, same town. So it is the same, just maybe assisted with setups. That way it's a little easier. Set it up here and then transfer it over maybe. I don't know exactly. Haven't read the rules. I know, like I said, the rule book's posted. I mean, I kind of read through them a little, but I did not read them. Let's look at where we're at, about 11 minutes here. You know, guys, I like to keep my unboxings a little shorter, so let's go ahead and zoom in on the map a little bit here. And then we'll call it a video, and we will be diving into this one absolutely. I know a lot of people, so I'm going to take the camera off the mount, so excuse me, everybody, if you get a little bit like, oh, good. Go ahead and zoom in a little bit on this map. First off, you can see those colors. Good winter feel, I think. I think they look really good. There's that Siegfried line. North working our way south. Very nice. Little Bastogne action there. And it's a paper map here, so it is sitting up and everything. We're gonna have to probably just play it under Plexi. I think that's probably gonna be our best bet. And if you look at the map, you can see over here, you're gonna have, you know, allied assets, eliminated units, tracks down here, reinforcements, action round track. Everything's all on the board. German VPs, bridge repair box, terrain key. Eliminated units, German assets, so. Boom, Deadly Woods. All right, everything looks good here. Kind of zoom back a little bit, see if we can get a nice sort of overview shot of the map so you guys can see it. Looks really good from up here, actually, it really does. I'll definitely have to put it under Plexi just because it is a paper map, but I think this thing is going to be a good looking game. Sure does look good, huh? Can't wait to see those counters on there. All right. Let me know what you guys think. If you have a copy, if you're getting your copy, you have it on pre-order, you're going to buy one now, let me know. Thanks for watching. Thanks, Revolution Games. Thanks, Ted, everyone else there. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Comment below. Let me know what you're thinking. So, until next time, guys. Later.